I discovered my husband had a mistress in the strangest way. My shampoo was disappearing way too quickly. When I started digging, I found out he was actually bringing her into our home. You know that gut feeling? The one that whispers something is wrong, even when everything looks perfect on the surface. I ignored mine for too long, until a disappearing bottle of expensive shampoo became the unlikely key to unlocking a betrayal so profound, it shattered my entire world. For 15 years I, Christine, prided myself on my keen eye for detail. I could tell if Dylan, my husband, had a rough day just by the way his keys landed on the counter. I noticed the neighbor's cat had kittens before anyone else on the block. So, when my expensive luxury shampoo and conditioner started vanishing faster than usual, I definitely noticed. One Wednesday morning, standing in the shower, I frowned, tilting the sleek purple bottle. The thick, luxurious liquid barely coated my palm. I bought this bottle just 2 weeks ago, and it was nearly empty. At $58 a bottle, this wasn't just annoying. It was an expensive mystery. As water cascaded down my back, the familiar scent of lavender and jasmine filled the steamy bathroom. I'd splurged on this brand, a small luxury I allowed myself. Dylan sometimes commented on my unnecessary expenses, but honestly my hair felt like silk, and at 38 with hints of gray appearing, I felt entitled to an indulgence or two. What made it truly bizarre was that Dylan couldn't possibly be using it. My husband of 15 years had lost most of his hair by his mid-30s. Now at 43, what little remained he kept closely shaved. His gleaming scalp needed nothing more than regular soap. He often joked he at least saved money on hair products. A silver lining to premature baldness, he'd say. I rinsed my hair, stepped out, and wrapped myself in a fluffy towel, my intelligent green eyes, magnified by my glasses, staring back at me from the mirror. Dylan was in the kitchen, already dressed in his charcoal suit, sipping coffee from his favorite mug. The one I'd given him for our 10th anniversary. He barely looked up as I poured my own cup. Dylan, have you noticed anything strange about the bathroom supplies lately? I asked casually, stirring honey into my coffee. His fingers paused over his phone screen. Strange how? My shampoo is almost gone already. I just bought it 2 weeks ago, and it should last at least a month. I watched his face carefully. There was a slight tightening around his eyes. Maybe you've been using more than you realize, he replied, still not meeting my gaze. Or maybe there's a leak in the bottle. I took a slow sip. Maybe. I let the word hang there. It's just odd because it's happening with my conditioner too. And you obviously don't use either. Dylan finally looked up. His expression briefly unreadable before he shrugged. I don't know what to tell you, Chris. Maybe check if the bottles are cracked. He quickly drained his coffee, stood up. I should get going. Big client meeting today. He leaned down to kiss my cheek. A perfunctory gesture that had replaced the passionate kisses we once shared. Don't wait up tonight. I might have to work late again. Third time this week, I observed mildly. End of quarter rush, he replied, already moving towards the door. Love you. Love you too, I said automatically, but he was gone, the door closing with a decisive click. I sat alone, my coffee growing cold, staring at the empty chair. We'd fallen into a comfortable, predictable, safe routine. I worked from home. He climbed the corporate ladder. No children by mutual agreement at first, then it just never seemed like the right time. Now at 38, I sometimes wondered if we'd made the right choice. That evening, I was alone again. Dylan had texted around 6 to confirm another late night. I ordered Thai food for one, eating it straight from the container while finishing a client project. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.